Welcome to 10303 Bittersweet Street Northwest in Coon Rapids. My name is Art Hayes. I'm with Lake Sotheby's International Realty, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to this stunning paradise in the city. Blending the best of city living with the tranquility of a cabin retreat, let's start our tour of this fabulous property with the front elevation. You'll notice the front of the home is intentionally unassuming. Why? Because the back is where all the views and action are. 4 garage doors are really 5 spaces, and as you enter the front door, you're greeted by a straight-through view of the Mississippi River. From the 2-story foyer, you enter the 2-story great room. A beautiful fireplace and wall of windows create an intimate and inviting space while providing exquisite views of one of the world's most well-known rivers. From the great room, you enter the kitchen. All the tile on the main floor is heated for year-round comfort. Double islands create perfect cooking and dining spaces with views, ample storage, and a gathering space for guests. The large walk-in pantry completes the chef's kitchen. Off the dining space is a large mudroom with a walk-in closet and powder room. From the main level, we'll head upstairs and cross the catwalk to the master suite. With its own private balcony overlooking the treetops along the Mississippi, you'll find a generous-sized room, a full private master suite with dual vanities, dual shower heads, and heated floors, and a gracious walk-in closet with exit point to the hallway. It's the perfect way for early risers to dress and exit without having to walk by a significant other. Head across the hall to the large laundry room, and then down the hall where you'll find 3 additional bedrooms and a full bath. As we enter the lower level, you're greeted by a powder room, a media room with wet bar, and storage. Passing through, you'll enter the other half of the walkout level, which is currently set up for a home-based business. Regardless of if you have your own company, it's the perfect working space in these uncertain and unprecedented times. This side of the walkout level also has a powder room and large storage space. The owner's office is a legal 5th bedroom with private paver patio and the perfect guest space. As we walk out the door and up the stairs, you'll find yourself in what's possibly the best garage I've ever been in. Heated epoxy floors, floor drains, and oversized spaces allow for opening doors without fear of hitting other cars. Go through the door and you'll find yourself in a tinkerer's paradise. A lift, a winch, and a workshop equal the best man cave ever created. Store all the cars and your summer and winter toys. Anything you can think of, there's space to do it. While the house itself is impressive, the grounds and what's outside may be even more so. Located on a portion of the Mississippi known as the Mississippi River Pool, this 6-mile stretch is consistent in depth, which means fewer waves and thus excellent water for sports and activities like wake surfing, water skiing and barefooting, and even fishing. Take a boat trip to downtown Anoka for dinner and cocktails, or even grocery shop by boat. With a dock that stays in year-round, a boathouse, and a rail launch system that stays with the home, and a large paver patio with fire pit, this is the perfect spot to spend evenings and weekends with those you love and enjoy. A few key attributes worth noting beyond what I've already shared. The home sits on a 0.7-acre lot and features over 110 feet of Mississippi River shoreline. There's an elevator pit and shaft in the home for aging in place. A quote from Aero Elevator to install is on hand. Located less than 25 minutes from Minneapolis and less than 30 from St. Paul, you're in one of the most convenient locations in the metro area. With views of the highly regarded Mississippi River Pool from 98% of the windows and surrounded by numerous other upper bracket homes in place and being built, you can be confident in your investment for the long term. You'll often hear the phrase, seeing is believing, but in this case, it's 100% accurate. You do have to see it to believe it. The quality, the craftsmanship, the garage, the views, and of course the river. You have an opportunity to own an incredible home on one of the world's most renowned waterways within 30 minutes of a major metropolitan area. What could be better? To see it and thus believe it, call me. It would be my pleasure to introduce you to this paradise in the city. See you next time.